Hello. So the last video I happened to mention that I was addressing, I thought anyway, some people that might be in the beginning stages of a narcissistic relationship. They don't even know the word narcissism yet. Maybe they fell into this channel from a friend, or maybe they happened upon it because it happened to show up and they saw the dog. I don't know what makes people tune in. I wish I did. And thank you for anyone that subscribes. Please keep subscribing and sharing. I want this channel to grow so everybody gets this information. That's the goal. Everybody has to get this information. It's been a very slow growth. So I guess I'm supposed to say, like, subscribe, share. I don't say that ever, but I guess I'm supposed to say that. But there are 7 points to remember when you're dating a narcissist. And you might say, well, how would I know? These new people, they might not even know they're dating a narcissist. You're correct, because I didn't know. And so they're going to go through all of the cycle. And when they do, they're going to start to see these different things. And so I'm just making this so that it will maybe put things in the forefront of your mind about which to be on alert or careful or just aware, right? Awareness is the best way that I can say it. So 7 points to remember when you're with a narcissist is, this is hard. They lie constantly and they swear on anything they need to swear on. I swear and this is the thing that makes you believe them, because I swear on my kids, I swear on my mother, I read a comment one time in one of the chat rooms or things that I look at, not chat room, that's not a word anymore, but you know, one of the comments to one of the things I follow, and she said, oh my God, his parents should have been dead 10 times. By the way he says, I swear on, you know, she was saying, by the way, he would say, I swear on my parents' lives, but he was lying every time. How somebody can do that, the universe is listening, God is listening, there's no way on God's green earth, I think most healthy people would swear on something when they know that they're lying. The narcissist will. I'm here to tell you, your narcissist will do that. So if they're telling you something, you think it sounds unbelievable, and they say, ooh, but I swear, don't take that to mean that they're telling you the truth just because they swear on something. They'll swear on anything. Anything! They'll swear on anything. Huh, mommy? So just don't take that to mean they're telling the truth. I wanted to make sure that I made that point clear, okay? Number 2, they cheat. It's just a fact. And with cheating is the betrayal and the triangulation and the gaslighting and the devaluing and then rinse and repeat. Unfortunately, I think it's a rinse and repeat cycle. And with the same person, I know my narcissist told me all about I know what he was doing the whole time he was married for a very long time. And it was this whole cycle over and over again. It never stopped. I wasn't with the person long enough for that to happen to me over and over again. But if you are in a relationship with a narcissist and they're talking about an ex-wife maybe that they were married to for 10 years, I venture to wonder how he treated that person for 10 years. I'm sure that the cheating and betrayal and all of that was part of it many, many, many times. Number 3, they use people everywhere, all the time for something. Look around and listen to them. They'll be, I saw it. They'd be, oh, well, this friend, he's going to get me a deal on da-ba-ba-ba-ba. And this friend, oh, I need them because they're hanging around with people they don't even like because they're going to get them something. I don't like when people do that. I don't like when people do that. I think that's a terrible way to be. Be independent, pay for what you need in life. Don't borrow it. Don't make friends help you. Now, if you're, look, Renee, I'm low on money. I needed my friends to help me move. That's not what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. There are things that people do, and they remain friends with people that are against the grain of even what they want to do just because they're going to get something out of that person. A narcissist will do that. And pay attention to the relationships they have around and what they say about those people. And see if they genuinely like those people. I'm not saying friends can't help friends, but you know what I'm talking about. Number 4, they won't discuss anything. You'll try. And maybe you haven't even caught on yet because maybe they're still circulating the conversation and doing the word salad and making it sound like they're talking to you, but they're not really. And you walk away frustrated because you never get any answers and they tell you, stop interrogating me. And they don't want to discuss anything. Oh, no. There's no discussing things, my little narcissistic victim. There is no discussing things. And you'll see that. And you might have already started to get a glimpse of that. They're really going to heed that activity when you start to try to talk to them about something and something didn't feel right and you want to have a conversation with them. Not going to go over too well. Number 5, and this is my last video, was all about this, that they don't take blame or responsibility for anything ever. And the whole last video was about that. And that is something that they all do. They can't take the responsibility or the blame. They're already filled with enough self-loathing. They can't add more. They have to push it off on you because it can't be their fault. Whatever. Number 6. This is a terrible, terrible, terrible thing to say about anybody, but the research says it's true. They feel nothing. They have no empathy. It's just not a developed thing in them. Now, I still have a tough time with that one because I like to think that my narcissist felt something for me. It still is very tough for me to wrap my brain around that. Every single ounce of the hundreds of hours of reading and research and things that I've seen says the same thing. They just don't feel the same way a normal, whatever normal means, a regular, non-impaired functioning brain would feel. They just don't. They'll like what you do for them. They might like your company. They might like looking at you. Maybe you're pretty or good looking or whatever, male, female, whatever. But they don't love the same complete way that we do. I put myself in a healthy-minded category. So they just don't. And they feel nothing when they betray you. Because they have no empathy to say, well, how would she feel if I'm in her shoes? How would she feel? They can't do that. They don't have the ability to do that. I know this is a lot to take in if you don't know anything about narcissism and you're just now starting to date someone and you might think that maybe are they a narcissist? Oh my God, I guess I should pay attention. I'm just trying to help you out so you're not shocked later, okay? Number 7, and this is another really, really tough one. Really, really tough one to hear. They won't change. And I choose the word won't change rather than they can't change. Because I've seen too much evidence in the world. Too much self-evolution from people that were downtrodden and raised terribly and triumphed and made it out and did things and changed their family dynamic and raised their kids differently than they were raised, and they were successful in breaking bonds of abuse and things. People do it all the time, because they want to, and they seek help, and they do the work involved to get the help. I think that the reason, and I made a video about this 3 months ago, I think the reason that they don't change is because they don't want to change, because they don't think there's anything wrong with them. That's, of course, a quality of a narcissist. They don't think there's anything wrong. Deep down inside, they do. But the forefront of their mind to themselves, they are this grandiose, wonderful character. I'm entitled to behave any way I want. There's absolutely nothing wrong with me. I'm not in your shoes. I don't feel the pain I'm causing you because I don't understand that, because I don't have empathy. So why would I change? Everything's fine. I'm doing everything fine. And if I did betray you, it's because you did something to make me do that. The blame. So it's all connected. So I guess... And I just don't want to be black and white, but the research is very black and white, that they won't change, they don't change, they can't change. I'd like to think anyone on earth can whatever it is, get it out, whatever's in them that's dysfunctional, if they want to get better and embark on a journey of getting better. I will not think that somebody could not get better. Although they say these kinds of minds, like they say a serial killer's mind, what are you going to do? You can't make them have a conscience. They're psychopathic. You can't take a serial killer and make him overcome what he did in his youth and make him understand that what he's doing is right and wrong. So I understand that there are people that you can't reach. But my God, something happened in your childhood. You have arrested development, so go get help. Don't you want to be better? Don't you want at some point to have a regular, wonderful life? So they say that they won't change. So that's number 7. So I just wanted you to hear those points and keep them in mind as you're dating your narcissist. And you will see all these things come up. And if you do not, well, then maybe you're not dating a narcissist. But the research shows that these 7 points, ironclad, all of them straight across the board. It's a tough road, but good luck and chin up. And we're all in this together. Keep watching videos and keep figuring it out. You'll find your path. You will. Stay true to yourself, though. Very important. Okay.